And we're back. I'm Dr-Grayson. Today I'm giving you guys something that is a staple of Savate, is a core aspect of the art, but it is something that can really be put into any style where you can use these strikes. One of the weakest things in a lot of people's games is generally their front hand, but if we get into kickboxing and striking as a whole, the front leg is even more neglected. So what are we going to do with it? What kind of techniques are we going to use, and what's its function? So first we establish what are the core kicks that we're going to be using. I'm going to bounce a little bit between Savate terminology and general terminology because this is just meant to be applied to anything. So here we start with our front kick, chassé frontal. I have the fouette, and I have the lateral chassé. All of those are done in accordance with the two standard jams. So from distance, these all provide different tools to gauge range, control range, and most of all, start my combinations. So the wonderful thing about each of these kicks is off every single one of them, I can kick, and my right hand is set up. Kick, my right hand set up. I can kick, and that rear hand is always ready to go. Same thing with the legs. Now, we start chassé frontal, step to the low fouette, and go stop, spin. You know, it's bad enough. You're stuck behind someone with a jab, taking to the body, you're doubling it up. But now, once you can really combine the front hand and the front leg, giving you a tremendous number of offensive options at different ranges. The next stage of it comes and what it sets up. So what you have with each of these, different tools, slightly different ranges, but it's a way to start setting up expectations. That when this knee comes up, that kick is coming. When this knee comes back, this kick is coming. And that's when you start lifting, attacking, feinting, and following up. Because once you can set those expectations, you start playing with those expectations. All kinds of techniques open up. So that's how we lead our combinations with the front hand and the front leg. But finishing is the other side of the coin. If you look at a drill that I taught in one of my earlier videos, I really want to turn this lead leg into really the lead hook. So it's a similar pacing. And then that means after all these combinations, I can cap it off with that front leg kick. You know, it's a very simple example, but in the end, you can tag those kicks onto virtually any combination. So, are there more kicks with the front leg? Absolutely. But those three are going to be the core part of your framework when it comes to really educating that front leg and turning it into the kind of weapon you need it to be. And before we wrap it up, give you guys a quick drill. Very simple, but very important. You give yourself a theme. This can be in sparring, it can be on a heavy bag, it can be pad work. In this case, I'm using the heavy bag. And all you do is you isolate tools. You say, I can only use my lead hand and my lead leg. No back hand, no back leg. Doesn't matter which stance you're in. It's got to be front hand, front leg, and that's all you can use. just use that as an example. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, and have a good one.